Good morning.
Good morning. Oh,
I should have paused. You're
That's
right.
okay.
I should have paused.
That's all right. Ready? Try again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Fort Fun Friday Facts, better known as Mark and Brandy Aspinall, Living Colorado Elite Team with Berkshire Hathaway Colorado Real Estate, bringing you local events and information, real estate news, and the weirdest, most bizarre stories you've ever heard in your life.
Why do we do real estate news?
Well, because we're realtors.
Oh, okay.
We kind of have to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too.
It'd be out of our nature to not do something real estate related. It'd be like being a coroner and not talking about dead people.
Why was that
know.
the example you went to?
I don't know.
There's some, we might have to have some discussion.
I blame your sister.
Brooke, did you hear that? He's blaming you for that statement. What do you say about that?
The shoe fits. If the job description fits.
Yeah.
Anyway,
back to what are we talking about today? Oh yeah, the facts of Fort Collins. Fort Collins.
Fort Fun Friday Facts.
Oh, I need more coffee.
Brought to you by Dutch Brothers. Well, it'd be great if it was. Like, if you
But
guys
it's
want
not.
to start paying us for this,
Yeah,
it'd be
Dutch
great.
Brothers, that'd be great. Yeah, or at least sponsoring my coffee to save him. No. So.
Sponsoring the coffee and delivering it for us to the house.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be great.
So, this weekend, are you ready? Because Tour de Corgi is coming to Old Town Fort Collins, starting at Civic Center. I can't talk. You just take
Civic
over.
Center Park.
Thank you. Just take over.
Civic Center Park.
Civic Center
In Old
Park.
Town.
And then headed into Old Town. It is going to be just a fun, cute Saturday thing. If you want to take the family, if you want to go see a bunch of cute corgis dressed up, there's going to be a costume
Ooh,
contest.
can you dress up your normal dog like a corgi?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question for the committee. We should ask that to them.
Yeah.
There has to be a corgi committee
There has to be a corgi committee.
for the
How
parade.
ridiculous is that there's enough corgi owners in Fort Collins to have a corgi committee, let alone a Tour de Corgi
I
parade?
think you can come from anywhere. You just have to register. So it could be Loveland, it could be Windsor, it could be Timnath, it could be...
We let other people in?
Yeah. But if you want something fun to do Saturday morning, schedule of events is going to be 10 o'clock. There's going to be the costume contest, and then the parade starts at noon. So if you like your little furry friends and corgis, this shout out goes to my Aunt Carol Ellis, who has a cute corgi as well. So
Little Minnie?
yeah, little mini. Explore some of the shops, grab some lunch. There's going to be vendors out and
Not
around.
for Wyoming people. I'm kidding. Come down. Come join.
There's going to be vendors out, food, all the festivities. So that should be fun. The event does end at 2:30. So plan parking, plan your route in, because there's going to be some places that are blocked off for the cute corgi parade. So
Cute Corgi parade?
Yep, Tour de Corgi. Come see it.
For the adults attending, please don't wear the dog onesies. They're horrible.
But every adult who does want to walk in the parade does have to acquire a wristband.
Oh.
So you have to know that. And kids, we have our kids. We're walking with some friends who have their corgis, so in the parade.
And if anyone has ever seen us at a CSU football game or Eagles hockey game, I am the last person to tell an adult how not to dress. So,
That's true.
point taken and given. I apologize.
Yeah.
Wear whatever ridiculous outfit you want. It is funny.
It's fun and funny. And now everybody's taking pictures with you, and you're going on a Christmas card.
I will be... Big news, I will be on a Christmas card this year from a random person that was at the football game last Saturday. So, for people in that family, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, she came down and said, "Can I get a picture?" And I said, "I'll take it for you." She goes, No, just of him. I want to put him on my Christmas card.
Yeah, she did not
this
want to
year."
be in the picture. What would that be like to be a family member, like even like say out of state, and just this random person in face paint at obviously a football game because she got a picture of the field behind us, shows up on your Christmas card.
Well, she is living life to the fullest. I have
She
to
is.
applaud
Oh, she's
her.
amazing.
Here you go. That was the picture she took.
Yeah. So that will be on a Christmas card going out to, man,
A family.
Man, it could be a lot of people.
It could. We could ask her. She
Like, if
also
it's
got
your
our
family,
address so she
like,
could send it
locally?
to us. Yeah. So we'll be getting her Christmas card, which is kind of fun. Then there was a gentleman from what? Scandinavia?
No, he was from the Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
So yeah.
Who wanted a picture with him. He got pictures with the police officers.
So all of our viewers in Eastern Europe, you'll see my face soon too. Probably on your Christmas card. Oh my goodness.
Fun.
I don't know if that's the type of celebrity I ever dreamed of as a child. Definitely not. But you know what?
Why not?
It made people happy. So that's
Yeah,
okay. That's all that
it's
matters.
good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Corgi Festival and
Corgi Festival.
and
I will not be
face paint
dressing
picture
up.
guy. No.
I will not be dressing up.
We look forward to all the costumes and what the corgis look like. We could never dress our dogs up. They're just too big, and I think Jax might.
I also have a little bit of a thing against dressing dogs up in human clothes and costumes.
The little
Like,
corgis?
for my own dog.
Yeah, for our own dogs. Yeah.
Well, because we wouldn't have a little corgi.
No,
Likely.
corgis are not this little.
Well, I mean, they're little. They're still almost dogs. They're a bigger almost dog. Yeah, but they're still dogs. Almost dogs are
All
still
right,
dogs.
so
Anyway,
you know
moving
what?
on.
If you have dogs and you need a place for them to live and for you to love on them, we have some good news. We're realtors. And we know what the ins and outs and ups and downs and what the new news is
Was that
for
your
real
segue?
estate. Yeah, I'm trying to segue. This is really hard. And so our real estate news, because we help people buy homes and we help people sell homes. And so Mark's going to bring you some real estate
So
news.
now I have to feed off your amazing segue.
Thanks.
Well,
Okay, I need a thumbs up from people, or at least a comment for the 2 of you or 0 of you who are watching. Wasn't that a
the
beautiful?
that are watching right now.
Wasn't that a beautiful
live.
segue?
You can comment when you're watching this later too, because I know there'll be a good number of you that do. That was a beautiful segue, maybe our best ever. Just like interest rates right now are not the best ever. That's just the reality of the fact.
Reality of the fact.
That's the reality of the fact. That's the fact of the reality. That's the reality.
That's the reality.
That's how it is. If you don't follow our good friend Nicole Ruth on YouTube, I would highly recommend it. She's a really good follow. Lots of good information about current market trends that's going around. We do this because we're good at this. We let her do the videos on the market trends because she's good at that. So why not? We'd be silly. She'd be good. But made a comment this week that's really true, and we've been telling this to a lot of our people that we've been working with, the people that are on the fence. The interest rates are what the interest rates are.
Yeah.
They're not going down drastically anytime soon. For people that are on the fence that are looking and waiting for them to hit back into 3%, that may never happen again. 2% likely won't happen again. And you know what is going to happen? Now is a great time for buyers that have been on the fence to make that move, because when interest rates do fall eventually, and that could be a year from now, it could be 2 years from now, it could
be
we
10.
don't know. But when those rates do start to fall, more than likely prices are going to start going up again. Because that buyer activity is going to pick up just like we saw before. We're going to get back to lots of competing offers, and that just naturally drives the prices up. So right now is a great time because there is inventory. There are homes to find. There are good homes to find. And the interest rates aren't going to stay high forever. You're eventually going to be able to refinance and get that interest rate back down. But
Yeah. predict when that's going to happen. All stats and all economy processes and news and notifications is saying they most likely will be going up after the first of the year. So right now is the time. And if they don't go up at the first of the year, maybe they hold, and possibly maybe they go down. We cannot predict that. But what we always say, and you guys have heard us say this right over and over and over, is you marry the house, you date the rate. And so a lot of people have been holding when it was 6.5, 6.97, all of that. They've been holding, just waiting, and it has jumped up again. And so stop waiting. Get with your lender. We have referrals. Nicole Ruth is one of them. Sam Skateboard. We have lenders who are going to take care of you, get you set up for success, not get you house poor, and we can move you forward in your home buying.
For a second, I thought you were going to try to shout out all the lenders that we know and love. It's like, that's going to take a while.
Yeah, we have a lot of great lenders, you guys.
But the big thing is,
awesome.
Don't let fear dictate what's best for you and your family, because that's really what it is. Fear of missing out, fear of not getting the best interest rate, fear of maybe in the future prices will come down. If they come down a little bit, it's more than likely because interest rates keep going up, and so it balances out. So don't let fear hold you back from what's best for you and your family and the dreams that you and your family have.
Yeah, and if you're looking to move and you're looking to sell, however, you're waiting for, if you will, the same thing so that you can purchase or you can move on. If you have investment that you still need to move this year because of 1031 exchange rules and regulations or rental rules and regulations, it's a good time. We do still have fantastic, qualified, highly qualified buyers looking for what you have for them. And so don't stall. Don't look at it like it's doomsday. Hey, we are not up to the interest rates. I think when my parents purchased, they were at 17%. Yep. So just take into account right now, the market is what it is right now. Let's work out a plan for you guys so that you can move forward in your dreams.
Beautifully said.
Thanks.
Rock and roll. There you go. On to the odd news. That's how you transition.
Odd.
Boom.
Is this a good face for odd news?
That's a great face for odd
I feel
news.
like I'm frozen. Okay.
So, well, the man is at it again. There is more.
The man.
The man. The big corporations are at it again. They are picking on one poor individual and his emotional support animal. This gentleman, Joe Henney, was informed by the Phillies baseball organization that they would not allow his emotional support animal into the game with him.
Oh.
Yeah, it was tragic.
Oh, maybe. It's tragic. What's the other side of the story?
Well, the emotional animal's name is Wally, and he has visited many schools, hospitals, and assisted living facilities, and in fact was actually invited by the Phillies to come and meet the team before the game.
Oh.
And with his emotional support animal. And unfortunately, circumstances happened. Wally and Henny were not, what was Henny's first name again? Wally and Joey were not able to make it, before batting practice to meet the team. And by the time he got there, unfortunately, he went to go into the gates. Apparently, he's brought his emotional support animal in before, but was told that he no longer could. The trick of all this is Wally is an alligator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wally the alligator.
Wally the alligator. The emotional support alligator. So apparently the whole story is Joey has been working with and rescuing alligators for basically his entire career. And he admits that most of the time alligators would not make a good emotional support animal. However, for some reason, and he doesn't know why, Wally is extremely calm and docile and loving creature. To Joey's very credit, he did not give the people at the ticketing booth a hard time. He did not give the staff a hard time. He understands that, rules are rules. We get it. I'm not going to make a big fuss about it. He even says that to the news. And he gladly walked away and hopes that he'll be able to get back to the Phillies organization later to meet the team. So really kind of a cool story. I love how Joey handled it because he wasn't. Some people with their emotional support animals, that there's a lot of people that need them, but there's those that put the title on their pet to get their pet into places. And
I would.
I know
Jax.
you would. But
he emotionally supports me.
he is an emotional support animal. But usually those people freak out, even though it's not to the control of the people that are usually telling them they can't do what they're trying to do. So thumbs up to the Phillies for inviting him in. Thumbs up to Joey for not throwing a fit. And thumbs up to the good people that are just doing their job.
And thumbs up to the alligator.
Thumbs up to the alligator.
What's his name again?
Wally.
Wally. Thumbs up to you, Wally,
Yep.
for being an awesome alligator.
An awesome emotion support alligator that does visit schools, hospitals, and assisted living facilities frequently in the Philadelphia area.
Cool.
So there you go. Hey, maybe next time you're out, you can go see him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Joey and Wally, when you watch this, we want to invite.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Well, last and certainly least to me, a group in Missouri broke.
Wait. Tell me how you really feel.
It's one of those where I read the headline, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Someone did this? And then I read it, I was like, okay, it's a good story. It is. And for a lot of you out there, you may love this story. It's just personally not my favorite. But a group
He's gonna tell you anyway.
North Kansas City ended up breaking a Guinness World Record once again of the longest baseball game that lasted 100 hours in 1 minute.
Painful.
That
Painful.
was my response.
I mean, do you guys like baseball that much that you would sit through?
These guys do. A group of guys and gals. These group of 60 baseball lovers came together in Missouri to play for 100 hours. Now, what I do love is that they broke the record held by a group of Canadians.
Oh,
America! The Canadian group played baseball for 83 hours. It's America's pastime. I may not like the sport, but it's America's pastime. You don't see us trying to break soccer records. Do you? No. America's pastime. This is baseball. Anyway, the group of 60 people that were mostly adults in it, and some quite, I don't want to say elderly, but there were some retirement age people playing. Is a good group, a good mixture of people playing. They rose to $32,000 for charities, including Children's Mercy Hospital, Veterans Community Project, Gift for Life, and many others.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, very cool reason for doing it. They had fun doing it. They had like tents set up and a whole campground for
enough
people to pull in their RVs. And they just kept rotating.
They just kept rotating.
Yep, you could go take a nap.
Alarms
eat,
off.
whatever
Your
you
turn.
100 hours.
100 hours of playing baseball.
Almost 5 full days of baseball.
Non-stop baseball.
Non-stop baseball. That's a lot of baseball.
That's a lot of baseball.
Now, I love going to Rockies game, even though they're terrible, because it's just fun. But you're not actually watching the game. Same with, we went to...
You watch it sometimes, but most of the time...
Yeah, we saw Boston and the Yankees play. Historic to be, in Boston watching that rivalry play. I've been to Wrigley Field, another historic field to be at. But when you're at a park in Kansas, there's nothing else to watch except the people playing baseball, and that's a lot of baseball. So there you go. I hope you have really good stadium cushion seating.
Yeah. Well, if they had their RVs in there.
Right.
Yeah, no. You just kind of...
Kind of like being at that barrel race a couple weeks ago, 13 hours.
13 hours? Oh, that was just 13 hours.
That's, not 100.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is all for the weird news and Fort Fun Friday facts, better known as Mark and Brandy Aspinall, Living Colorado Elite Team with Berkshire Hathaway Colorado Real Estate. Have an amazing weekend. We will see you on Monday for Monday Morning Mindset.
Better known as...
You usually do that part. So
Well, I was waiting for your better known as...
Right, but you usually do the "We'll see you Monday" for Monday Morning Mindset.
Oh.
So I was
Monday. Mindset.
segue.